Hello City and welcome to the Drunken Ork. Now today we're going to do a first ever battle report. Actually, first ever battle since about, what, 96? Probably about that, maybe. Yeah. And we'll be playing somebody who's got actually less of a clue about the game than me. This is my mate Jaff. Say hello, Jaff.
Hello, hello.
So, sorry about the glare there. So what we're going to do first of all is have a look at his 1,000 points of Ultramarines, and then we'll have a look at the Orks. Right, what you got?
What we got? We've got some dirty Smurfs, fresh from the Battle of Ajax, murdering all the bloody Death Guard, when some dirty, horrible bugger of an Ork decides to come down with the audacity and have a go. So, as you can see, these are all a bit migging because they've just been having a battle. What we've got, well, Warlords, got two. Got Uriel Ventress, who you can see is a little bit cleaner than the rest of the chaps here. That's because he's an officer. So he's been sitting on his arse, up on his spaceship, up in orbit, and decided to come down because he got sick of flossing his own toes. So we've got Uriel Ventress, he's me main warlord, he's me big boss, he's the chief. Obviously I can't do absolutely bottle with him, so he is standard. Next warlord is me chaplain.
Next HQ.
Next HQ, yeah.
Yes, you see,
next
terms.
God,
this is going to be like a spot the error type video, and there's going to be plenty, I reckon.
He's upgraded to Master of Sanctity.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, whatever that means. Just means he's in charge.
It's the Pope.
He's Pope, Priest Pope, Papa Francesco we'll call him. He's Papa Francesco.
Right.
Oh, Jesus, I've got to apologise to Jesus and just in case.
Sorry, Jesus doesn't subscribe.
Some elite choices I've got 3 Blade Guard Veteran. All bog standard apart from the Sergeant who's got a new Volkite pistol.
Nice.
We've got 3 Eradicators.
Not nice.
Not nice. All with heavy melter rifles.
Oh, good.
So they've got an upgrade. Got an Invicta Tactical Warsuit, which is pretty much bog standard because, well, there's not much you can change except it's got either twin hail cannon or the incendium cannon, and I don't like flame weapons. They're just
shut up.
Less dice.
Next,
the troop choices. I've got 5.
We'll do it this way so you can tell it's 3 units of 5.
Got 3 units of 5 intercessors. 2, they're all bog standards. The sergeant's got chainswords. 2 of the squad, 1 in each of these 2 squads. They've both got auxiliary grenade launchers. Do apologise for some of the rotary paint jobs on most of this. I mean, those back 5 ones there. Yeah, I mean, these are the first ones.
That's not even gold.
It's not. I didn't have gold paint when I got this, man. I mean, it's barely even a red.
Mate, I'm only saying it because you said it last night. I wouldn't have said it otherwise.
Yeah, well, I didn't have gold paint. I didn't even know gold paint existed. So I think that's, what do you call them? Berlin Dawn Yellow? Whatever they give you for free, you know, in the box.
Averland?
That's him.
That's a lovely, yeah.
Ooh, and I've got these 2 chaps here, which are a rush choice because I had to pick a few points. They're not exactly what they look like. They're company veterans.
Oh, these are the 2 company veterans who are going to be going with
veterans. So I've just used some old school Mark III plate, I think it is, armoured.
What they kitted out with?
Pair of chainswords each and a pair of storm shields.
You took my advice.
I took your advice, yes.
Get in. So if you win, I'll just go, well, you see, it's that advice, isn't it?
Aye.
Yeah. Right, smashing. So that's 1,000 points of Ultra Smurfs.
Aye.
Not many, is it?
No.
Get in. Right, let's have a look at the Orks. Yeah, we're going 1,000 points of Goff Orks in a patrol detachment. Yeah. My HQ, my only HQ, Beast Boss on Squigosaur. This is Gargrod. He's got Brutal But Cunning and the Beast Hide Mantle. And in my troops, I've got 10 Beast Snaggers in a truck and 10 boys with sluggers and choppers. No special weapons on the knob there. He's power claws, run out of batteries. He just hits people with it. In elites, I've got 5 commandos and 5 tank busters borrowed from the Bad Moons. In a fast attack, over here, we have 5 Storm Boys and a Megatrack Scrapjet, which is probably the last thing I've finished painting. Then in heavy, a single solitary mech gun and 3 Death Dreads. They're not action figures, man. Right. They're all just kitted out with claws, apart from the one in the middle, the little double can is got one scorcher, not the two that he shows that he has there.
Did you remember to push record this time? We're going for take 10.
Shut man. I've got a lovely photo of the start of this and the end of this. And now I've got a video too. So that's good. So yep, 1,000 points of Orks. They outnumber the Marines a bit, despite the fact I've went for more toys than boys. But, you know, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because we haven't played for like bloody far nigh 30 years, isn't it? So this is deployment done. The Ultramarines have wrong-footed the Orks a bit, which is, you know, to be expected. They've just spread themselves out in the cover and the objectives. Oh, we're playing Ransack, by the way. Incursion mission. So there's objectives. One in your backfield, one in mine by the mech gun, and then 4 in the mid-board, but they're just outside of the deployment zone, so they're going to be grabbed pretty much straight away. The Orks have dived into cover with the boys there. Commandos have infiltrated a crater, if that's the right term. The scrap jet's there, which seemed like a good idea to start with, but opposite is the 3 eradicators, which could turn very messy very quickly. There's the war boss there, no hiding for him. He's going to get straight stuck in. Truck down on the flank with the beast snaggers in, and the tank busters in that ruin. Then, like I say, you've got the 3 units of Ultramarines in cover. Eradicators stand out in the open like arrogant swines. And there we've got the chaplain with his blade guard entourage and Urinal Ventress hiding like a little bitch.
He doesn't want to damage his lovely shiny armour, man.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. So we're just about to roll about here, see who goes first. And then after that I expect some sneaky Ultramarine shenanigans. So, Ultramarines go first. What a tactical advantage for the Orks. Right. Okie doke. So, should we come back after movement?
Can do.
Yeah. Right. So, memorise that, and you'll see it again in a second. Okie doke. That's it. You've done your movement.
Yeah, everyone's shifted forward a few inches. We've got this squad of intercessors here, which are now moved close to the objective. The eradicators are pushed forward into this well.
Perfectly artisan crafted barricade.
Oh, it's a beautiful bit of barricade, but yeah, let's see what cover that affords them. Ventress has decided to wake up, although during his initial movement there, accidentally tore his head off. So that bodes well.
There's a slight casualty, but he's alright now, he got better.
These little entourage.
Who does he think he is? Fucking gas. Ooh, Ork joke.
I might just tear his off instead. They've moved forward. Everyone's moved forward except for this hole.
With the cameras at the minute, I'm not going to change it. Chaplain's back there with the blade guard and Urinal Ventress with his 2.
Uriel.
Whatever.
Actually, Urinal sounded better.
With his veteran.
Aye. In the Invictus.
But he's hid in a hole.
Aye.
10 movement on the Invicta?
And now move them 3 inches.
Well, even if you had to go around those struts, you got to.
Can I keep them 7 for later?
No, you can't. You're not bankers.
It doesn't work like that. Okay. Let's start some murdering.
Right, it's shooting.
Shooting!
Where are you starting?
We'll start over here.
Fair enough.
Right. One of them, the one with the auxiliary grenade launcher, is going to pop one.
Right.
Into your mech gun.
Frag grenade? Frag grenade?
Crack.
Oh.
Would that work?
A frag grenade? Well, it would. It's just D6. What's the D6 strength?
I'm just wondering if it would kill the through.
It's just one model.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially, it's got 6 wounds, 6 crew. Yeah, I mean, there's only 3 on the base. That's because they've all got 2 wounds each.
The other 4. I'm going to bolt them bastards to death.
Right.
Or well, at least have a go anyway, and we'll see what happens at that. So the crack grenade into
right
there.
So 3 up for your crack. Is it a crack grenade?
Yeah.
3 up on the crack grenade. Oh, so it's a hit. So it's 5. So 3s.
3s. Come on, Papa. Let's get another 3.
1. Get in. Right. The next just takes it.
That's going to be your saving grace, I can see.
So now you've got what, 4 bolt rifles? Oh, that's right. Oh, have these all got bolt rifles?
Every bolt has a bolt rifle.
Right. Not the Stalker, not the Auto, just the standard interceptor bolt rifle.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to learn all the rest of that shit.
Yeah. Difficult to remember 1 shot, 2.
How many of these do I need?
8. So we said that the light cover, the craters were light cover.
Yeah.
So that's that's no minuses to hit, but you get a. Plus, actually, should we just shout that? Craters, light cover, difficult ground. Well, we got that right, so that's good. And light cover is +1 to saving throws against ranged weapons. Invulnerable saves are unaffected. So yeah, you just hit on 3s. So 8 shots hitting on 3s into the commandos in the crater.
2 misses.
Right, so strength of the bolt rifles 4.
Yeah.
And toughness 5, so you need 5 to wound. This is where I'm hoping I'm going to save and save.
That was
1.
crap.
So 1 save. Now Orks have a t-shirt save of 6 up, but they're in cover.
So you get your -1.
That's 5 up.
So you get.
And because they're commandos, they get an extra +2 when they're in cover.
Do they?
So they're on 3 ups.
But you get a -1.
-1 for that, so I go down to 4s. So 4s, absolutely fine. Yeah, in cover they are. They evaporate in a stiff breeze if you go out in the open lake. Sorry, I just get a. That's what disappointment looks like. Right, who's shooting next?
Vendorous. Opening up on them.
Alright, what's he got?
Sexy rifle. Called Invictus.
Invictus, the sexy rifle?
Aye.
Sounds like a very poor children's book.
Rapid fire 1. Wow.
What's the range on it?
30.
30, so if you're in 15 you get a fire twice. Right, so you're an adventurous, open up with these special Navy bolt rifle. 2 shots into the commandos.
Ballistic skill of 2.
Oh, good.
Sits around a lot. Play video games.
Practices.
Aye. So what are we talking?
Double by 2s. 2 hits. Strength.
4.
5s. Note, get it.
Note. Right. How many eradicators want to shoot into there? 2 eradicators are into that.
Right, 2 heavy eradicators into
Yeah.
the scrap jet.
The sergeant is going to put one into there. I want to just put the fear of God in it and hopefully they might ride.
Right, but because they're heavies, but they're moved,
Yeah.
but Scions of Gulliman
Yeah.
means that they can't stand still, so they can actually shoot twice with the eliminators. A total. Oh no, they can shoot twice
Range.
if they all shoot at the same target.
Is it?
Yeah, say focus fire.
You shoot them?
We can check total obliteration in each shooting phase. Each time the unit is selected to shoot, if it is not advanced this turn, it can unleash total obliteration. Select an enemy unit, and then you can shoot twice, but only make attacks against that enemy unit.
Alright. They can come over here and cause mayhem. All 3 of them into that.
All 3 we scrap jet. Brilliant idea. Taking that long putting it there, wasn't it? Leaving that out in the open was a absolute mistake. I should have had it tucked behind here.
They're definitely within 24 inches, aren't
Oh, aye. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. 3, so that's 6.
6 shots. You need 3s to hit and 3s to wound. 5 hits.
5 hits.
And then 3s to wound, mate. I'm hoping you roll also 1s and 2s.
Well, that's all I've rolled so far. No,
Nah, it's gone. In fact, I
How
think
many
it
wounds
has.
has it got?
It's got 9,
Yeah.
and you're doing 3d6 plus 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's an absolute
It's your
terrible.
armour, see you?
Oh, negligible.
No, mate.
Like, it's not minus. It's not 1 up.
He spent all me thing in
And if I just put it there, and then when it's great movement, it could be like about there in my first turn, but I didn't. So, you know, lessons were learned.
I was going to inquire about how far moves, but
10.
doesn't interest us now. Well, they're over 59.
Yeah, so they're firing 1 each.
All 5 of them with their bolt guns.
Right, hitting on 3s.
Might be some re-rolls going on here though. Oh, actually, hang on. I can re-roll some.
Oh, because
They're within 6 inches of him and 6 inches of him.
so what does that give you rerolls on hits and, or is it just reroll 1s?
Let's have a look. When a friendly core unit is within 6 inches, well, each time a model in that unit makes an attack, re-roll the hit roll of 1. So that's that one.
Right,
I
so
can re-roll that one. So I've still got a miss with that.
Right, 4 hits.
That's 4 hits. Yeah, even what I can do with that. But we need 5.
5s.
2.
2.
We need 2 saves.
2 at
Minus
4 up. Nah.
You fuckers are getting demoted. Right. Time for some proper fucking carnage. The Invictor. Heavy boulder into these fellas over here.
Right.
So that's heavy 3.
Where's everything else going though?
Oh shit. Heavy boulder into here.
Yeah.
The twin iron hails going into that.
Right.
I want to put it down. And I tickle him to piss him off. I want to see how much he's getting the frag storm grenade launcher.
Right.
We've got the heavy stubbers, which is heavy 8 and 36 might go over here as well.
Right, so the heavy bolters and the stubbers into these orcs here.
Yeah.
The iron hail into the mech gun and the frag storm at the boss.
I want to take one.
Just so you let him know that you know he's there.
We're just going to get I want to get a few, well, we'll see what we can do. I don't know. Right, so the heavy bolter on these fellas.
Right,
Heavy
so
3.
3s. 3s.
1.
1 hit.
A load of crap.
4's to wound.
Read the iron hail, which is heavy 6.
So 3s to the mech gun. It's to the mech gun, yeah.
Oh shit, yes it was. Yeah, just the neck.
That's fine, we'll go back and do the stubbers.
Oh, we'll do the stubbers first.
Alright.
That's heavy 8.
So still hitting on 3s.
That's 5.
5 hits.
Strength 4.
Need 5s to wound. That's
2.
2. The 2?
Yeah. We've got 2
Right.
and it's AP. Well, it's heavy as well, so it's AP minus 2.
Take it off him. Yeah. 2 orky boys, right the big one.
Right, iron hail on that.
Right, so 3s.
Sorry. Reroll that one. 4.
4 and what's the strength?
7.
7, so that'll be 3s.
Well, I go here like a maths card. All of them.
All of them. And what's the AP?
Minus 1.
Minus 1. So I'm on 6s because he's got a 5 up save. Nope. 4 wounds.
8 wounds. Does 2 damage.
It's got ramshackle, so it takes 1 less damage. So
How many lousy bugger got left?
2.
Oh, well, he might get a shot off.
Yeah, probably enough just to blow himself up.
Right, and the frag storm grenade launcher.
Now, the main event.
We just want to see what will happen. Let's see if we can piss him off with his strength 4.
How many shots?
Assault 6. Assault D6, sorry. So
6. Well, that's a good start.
what do I need here?
Now, the barricades are light colour, so 3 still. So that's 3.
3.
And that will be 5 stone, because it's toughness 7.
Actually, he's burning 6 inches of the thing and all.
What thing?
Jaff.
Oh, right.
I don't know if it does anything.
If you're wondering, by the way, we're not playing secondaries. It's the first game in 20 odd years. We've got enough on the plate, so we're just not going to bother with that. Can you put a cup on a mouse mat?
Yeah. Very expensive mouse.
Very expensive mouse mat. Right, yeah, well, it doesn't say really or anything. Yep, so you can re-roll those 3s. Those 3 dice, should I say.
Well, that means all that's possible.
Right, but we know now.
We know.
So you need 5s.
Something else. So yeah, strength
4.
Strength 4 or some bullshit like that. Yeah.
Toughness 7, so I need 5s. But you can re-roll then, can't you?
Yeah.
Was that on the seal of oath? Yeah, it was.
And wound roll.
I'm not going to read it. Yes.
Ooh, 2.
Better. So, what's the AP?
None.
None. He's in light cover, so he gets +1. He's got a 4 up save, which goes to 3 ups. But he has got Beast Tide Mantle, which means he shrugs on fire. No, he takes 2 wounds. So, that was the most effective shooting from the Invicta, wasn't it? Oh, wasn't it? He's down to 7.
Read. Okay. Because he's got a new Volgite pistol. What's the range from there to the melter gun? Your mech gun.
From where, sorry?
The sergeant to your mech gun.
15.
Yeah, right. I'm sure it's 18, like.
The 18 would definitely, that's 18.
Do you call them? They've got veterans.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 15 inches. Just double check that one.
I'll tell you what. Yeah. Edge face.
Right, that's on.
Oh, yeah, we'll call it 50. It's like about 2 million, but we'll call it, yeah, it's in range.
Sniper shot. New Volgite pistol is pistol 2, strength 5. Each time an attack with this weapon has been modified wound roll of 6 inflicts one mortal wound on a target. Right, whatever. So, oops. Pistol 2. Other weapon skills.
Ballistic skills.
Ballistic skill 3. Keep saying that.
Is there any minuses, is there?
No.
Nah, go on.
1.
1 hit. And what's the strength?
Strength 5.
4s.
Yeah.
And is there any AP? Probably 3 or 2.
Nah, none.
None. Not his.
None.
5. Not 1. What's his damage?
2.
That's it. Oh, don't blow.
Right, just because I feel like being a twat. 2.
Oh, hang on. Sorry. Because it's only strength 5, so Ramshackle kicks in. So he takes.
Oh, is he still on the board?
Just.
Alright. The two heavy bolt pistols into it as well.
Right, how many shots?
It
would just be 1, is it?
Pistol 1, aye. And it's the same.
So 3s.
Yeah. 1.
And then a 5. Oh, no.
-1.
5. Yeah, 5 up save. Oh, -1.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, no. Right, now he's gone.
The chaplain was next. That's 18. Well, that's pretty good. We'll have a bit of that. Give me within 18 inches of him. Yeah, 15. Right, absolver bolt pistol from the chaplain into ballistic skill 3. I said it right this time. So that's what? 3s.
3s, yep. He hits. I imagine it's a 5 to wound.
It's strength 5.
Yeah, that's a 5.
And I can re-roll this. Don't need
Don't need to.
AP -1, 2 damage.
Right, AP -1. So he saves 4 up, he's in like cover 3 up. So 4 up. Oh, I'm getting all the rolls here, like, aren't I? And 2 damage.
Should be using blue dice.
Oh, shit. Oh no, doesn't matter. So 2 damage, but he gets -1 to damage because he's dead tough or he's got something. He's got like -1 to all damage he takes. Didn't affect the frag storm because that's only 1 damage each, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it's 1 damage which you can shrug on a 5. Nope, obviously not.
You want to send that dice back?
I do, don't I? We bought a dice for a fuck.
I'm whittling them down like.
Fucking 6 ones on them.
Right, the last unit to fire, they don't have weapons, is them, and then we can get rid of this thing forever. Crack grenade.
Right.
From the grenade launcher into there.
And the bolters.
The boulders. I'm going to put the boulders into it as well.
Right.
Just that shits and giggles.
Is that within 15? Yep. So that's 8 bolt shots and a crack grenade.
We'll do the boulders first.
Okey doke, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s.
No bullshit rerolls, I'm nowhere near anything. 5s.
5s.
What's its toughness like?
6.
Read. What? Crap. 1.
1. And the truck, as everybody knows, I'm not looking it up, I know this, has a save of 4, so that's a 5 up save.
Nope.
Nope, so he takes wound.
Crack grenade.
Misses. Fucking crack grenades mean. More like, get in.
I think that's all I've got to fire with. Yep.
Right, charges,
Charges.
if any.
No.
That was the combat morale tests. The commandos will need to take 1 because they've lost 3, and the boys won't be, well, I've got to roll a d6 plus casualties, and if that's over the leadership, they failed. They've lost 2, so I could on a 6 fail leadership for the boys. 5. Oh, the 5s are there now, and the commandos have lost 2, so their leadership also, well, yeah, again, same as the boys. 3, so they're okay. And the bravest mech gun in the world doesn't have to make any leadership role, it's just a fucking smoking crater, as is. I'm gutted about that, because I should have had that there, and I could have went and then done something with it. Right, so you don't score anything in your command phase, and we're not playing secondaries, so doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right then, is that Orks turn 1?
I think it is, isn't it?
I think it is. I'm declaring a Waaaagh as well. Waaaagh, you bastard! I might as well. I don't think he's going to be on the. I don't think he's going to be on the battlefield much longer, to be totally honest. Right. Well, that's my movement. So movement, the boys moved fully into cover on that objective. My war boss came round out the cover to then, you should be within, I mean you only moved, so we moved 10. So with a 2-inch charge to the Invicta. Although there is -2 for the difficult ground. Tank busters stayed where they were, and the truck just bombed forward 10.
Is it still loaded?
Oh, yeah. You can only disembark at this, like, before you move.
Alright.
So if I got out, I would have to get out there and then drive the truck forward. They could then move, but just obviously not as fast as the truck.
Yeah.
Shooting, just for shits and giggles. We're not really, I'm going to zoom in for the stuff that actually counts, but these little shooting things are just... The only shooting I had was destroyed on turn 1. Oh, actually no, I've got tank busters there, haven't I? Mm-hmm. Right. They have
Forgot about them as well.
They can draw a line to the blade guard, so I'm going to shoot at the blade guard with tank busters.
Are you? Not really.
No, that's already dead, man. Just doesn't know it yet. That's
some wild.
That's some wild boasting in it.
Right,
tank busters right, on the blade guard. D3 shots each. So that is 1, 2, another 2. That's a 3, and wobbly cam. Another 3. So that's the number of shots. Hitting on 5s though. You get +1 to hit on vehicle. So Invicta might be a good shout, but I think I've got that okay. So hitting on 5s.
You got 2, 3, 4.
4 hits. What's the toughness of the blade guards? It's 4.
Toughness 4.
Right, so wounding on 2s. Yep, 4 wounds. You get a 2-up save with a 4-up invul, and the tank busters are -2. So you're on your 4-up invul. So you need 4s up. Yep, sorry, you probably want to use your own dice.
No, you seem to be a bit luckier than yours. Maybe not.
That's 3 wounds each.
Three wounds each?
Yep. I think that's unwiped.
Is it?
I think so. You want 3 wounds?
God. Aye.
Yeah, I'd say the blade guard wiped out. Good on you, bad wounds. Fucking rubbish goffs. Just stand there getting shot to bits, exploding and whatnot. I'm glad I remembered them shooting. Right, so big. That's all shot. That's short. That's got using even
They're
gun.
pretty lethal then.
Tank busters are pretty good. Yeah, they're squashy as fuck, but they're explodey. Right. So charge phase. Warboss is going to charge into your Invicta.
Right. Let's get his shit ready then.
The roll. You ready? 6. That'll do it. Right. I could re-roll that if I wanted. But we all know I'd roll 3. And although it's only a couple of inches with a difficult ground.
In he goes.
Right. So, attacks. 2, 4, 5 is standard. 1 with his beast chopper. That's 5 is standard. 1 with the beast chopper. 1 with the beast hide mantle, and 1 because of the Waaaagh. So that is 8 attacks. Hitting on 2s. 6 is explode. Means I get an extra hit. I'm not going to use any strats. Okay, so put those 2 to the side. The missed. And there's 2 extra attacks. Oops. What's the toughness?
6.
6. Strength 6. But he's a Goff, so that's 7 on the charge. So he's wounded on 3s. So that's... So he gets to make all these attacks again at the end. That's the killer boss. So they're all wounds. So you need saves for them. That's 6 saves at -2.
which I think is going to be...
What's he save 3 up?
Save 3 up.
So you need 5s. Side mountains.
I can re-roll these. No, I can't. It's 20 wound rolls, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got saves, which I've done a few.
He's got a few there. So how many saves is that?
4.
4, right, so it's 2 wounds. Those 4 then, because they didn't reach the damage stage, I can attack again with. So I can re-roll those, because they like attack again. He's took 2, so that's 4 wounds so far. And the Invicta suit doesn't have duty eternal. Oh, but these don't explode. So that is all hit anyway.
Oh no, I've got armour of content.
There's a few. Right, you got another. Oh shit! You got another 4 5-ups to make.
Come on, baby. None.
That's another 8 wounds. So that's 12 wounds. How many wounds have they got?
13.
So he's got 1 wound left.
You did 4, didn't you?
He took 4 before and just took another 8.
Oh, was it 8, was it? Great. I'm
Well,
just putting mine down next to us now, how much it's took.
right. But the squig's got to attack.
Shit.
Who gets 3 attacks. All hit. No exploding, no. Bit of a nuisance. And these will wound a strength 7, so they'll wound on a 3. But on a 6, you take 3 mortal wounds in addition. Right. Oh, but he gets to the thing. Right, so that's 1 save to make. At sorry, I'm being absolute wobble cam here. Tell you what, 2 seconds.
How many of these are mortal
Right.
wounds?
These ones, none, because I need to roll 6 on the wound roll to get immortal. So at the minute, you've got 1 6-up save to make to keep him alive.
Get me fitted.
Right? So you saved it.
But I'm waiting for the bud.
So none of the attacks made it through, so he's still the brutal but cunning counts on the squig attacks as well. So, but these don't explode. So any 6s to hit don't generate extras. So that's 3 hits, wounded on 3s. No 6s to wound. Another 2 6-ups. If you do this, mate, I'm chucking you out. Oh, so close. Right, I take it the Invicta's got a chance of exploding, does it?
Well, I've got armour of contempt as well for 1 CP. But none of those are mortal wounds, are they?
No,
So it
nah.
doesn't make any difference.
He's got potential to do quite a few more wounds, but
On
didn't
a
put
6
any
it
through.
explodes. Oh God, I might take me chaplain with us.
It'd only be D3 wounds or something. Nah, there's a 3, so it didn't.
Call me, you did well. How many points did it kill? 45 for 160? That's not a fair trade-off, sorry. Mind you, I shouldn't have tickled him with a grenade launcher.
Right, and I will consolidate into the crater. Because you know, why the hell not? That's it.
That was quick.
When you fucking shot all my shooting stuff.
Right. So we're in the 2.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I did have another shooting thing. Oh, I missed me shooting, sorry. No, sorry.
What was it then?
It would have been 3 sluggers from the commandos into them. Let's be honest. If I'd been extremely lucky, you'd have killed 1. But I would have had to have rolled 3 6s, followed by 3 5-ups, and you'd have had to roll 3 1s. Right? It was my own fault. I'm not going to lament that as much as I should have moved that way. That's not too. I'm quite happy with that. I got rid of the Invicta and I got rid of the Blade Guard.
I shouldn't, because I tickled him.
You tickled him? You shouldn't have tickled
I
him.
shouldn't have tickled him.
He was quite. He was grazing back here. There's a patch of fungals.
I think we're just going to have to do that anyway.
Right. Well, I mean, to be fair, at the start of your command phase, you'll score 15 points. The full 15 because you've got more objectives than I have. Because I'm holding 2, but you're holding 3.
Right, so movement. Right, okay. We might have to consolidate this position. Let's move 5. Yeah, so touching up there. Out the cover, because they're brave, because you know it's probably going to happen.
Well, you've seen the weight of me firepower.
Yeah, it's furious.
it's wick, unless I'm shooting. Well, it would have been the scrap jet, the mech gun, or the tank busters, and I've only got one of those 3 left.
I'm getting as close as I can to him, so I'm fucking pepper him. Because with 1 inch engagement, you can't shoot, isn't it?
Yeah, engagement range 1 inch, and if you're within it, you can't shoot. So you generally can't just over 1 inch, and then you can shoot, and then you can guarantee your charge.
Sorry, pal, but you're fucking going down, like, you big ugly bastard. Right, let's get some other shit out of the way first. These.
It was a quick movement phase.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So shooting.
Full guns into them.
Fair enough. You still got all 10 there?
Or 10, not bothering with any crappy frag. Crack, because that just cracks crap. What was that?
The 3s.
Get rid of them, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Then you need 5s.
Need to stop doing that. Or re-roll that one.
1. And it's -1 AP, so 4 up save. It's fine.
Hey, you boys are being shit. Utter shit. Utter shit.
Ultra, eh?
Alright. I wish I could do charging first. I want to see how the melee would go between them before I even. Well, I'm not risking it. All 3 of them into that.
Right?
We'll definitely with them. Actually, with them. Yeah.
It's like 24, 30 inch range, isn't it?
Aye. How many we got? 5, 6. It's 3s. Is it 3s? What does he get for being in light?
For light, just only save, which isn't really going to make much difference, to be fair. Okay, so you got 2 misses. But you wound on 3s.
I can re-roll those. Actually, no, I can't because they're not
It's
within
over 6 inches.
Not within 6 inches.
Right, so 4 hits, and you're hitting for 3s to wound. Ooh, 2. So, 2 invuls. Nah, utter dog turd, he's dead. 2d6 plus 4, he's got his shrug. So if you roll your 2d6 damage, 7, -2 damage. Or -1 to there and -1 to each of them. So that's 7, 8, 9 damage. 5s and 6s. Ah, you're better off before. Oh well, there's my warlord gone. This is going to be a quick game.
Read 5 bolt guns into them.
Okie doke. So that's it didn't move, so that's 10 shots.
10. And 3s. That was pretty shit. 4, so that's 6.
And 5s.
Come on. That's
No, that's not bad.
not bad. Just 4.
Saves.
Ew.
Failed 2.
They have a knob leader.
Yep. He's just like a basic outlaw with he's got 2 attacks.
Oh, he's the one with whose power claws around his
Yeah,
power.
I'm just actually thinking you killed 1 and I'll take the other wound on the knob. So he's got 2 wounds. Just makes it less likely that they'll fail the morale test.
They fired. That'll be leaves these guys and these guys. Endless, yeah, shit. Yeah, we'll fire his automatic machine gun Invictus at them two then. So we need 2s.
2 hits.
Strength 4, need 5s. Oh, 1.
2, no. I think I've got to take the knob because he had been wounded. Which is a bit of a shame because that means he's lost 2 and he's only got a leadership on his own of 4 because the knob's a 7, so there's more chance he'll just run away. Well, I say more chance on a 5.
Right. Here's bolt pistol into that.
Me as well. The hell of it, you know it's going to be out.
Ballistic skill 3.
Missed.
Missed. We've got nothing else that can do. Crack grenade in and 4 boulders into that.
Okay, we roll first.
Oh shit. We'll do the boulders first.
Six.
Dog.
And then 5s to wound.
Why am I doing that? Still the same thing. 3.
Oh, that's not bad. And 5 up saves. 2 of them, so he takes another wound, down to 8. Oh, this dice hasn't got an 8 on it. Oh no, there it is.
Crack grenade.
On a 3.
Because these have been mint.
Missed.
I'm retiring that weapon.
Are you shooting?
I think that's it.
Well, not wanting to be the bearer of bad tidings, but I don't think you got any charges on. Unless you want to charge the truck with those Marines.
No.
Nope. Is that it then?
Yep.
Well, the start of Orks turn 2, things look pretty bleak. I'm glad I fucking declared the Warhammer, otherwise I'd have been fizzled. But when he's dead,
You lose your what?
do I lose me war?
Oh, we're supposed to do his thing, morale.
Oh yeah, morale. So on a 5 up he flees. No, he's okay. Right, if you want to know someone's got your command phase call, why do what's once you're in the battlefield or embarking on transports in the battlefield? Yeah, no, it's still in effect. It's just +1 attack in any combat, which obviously there is not a lot.
You can see what's coming here. Because they've done alright there and I've moved them into a really silly position. Because I wasn't expecting that to die straight away.
We didn't shoot a bloody metal rifle, you. Beast snaggers are going to dismount. Disembark. Within, mind you, 3 inches. Yeah, tape it. Just wondering where 3 inches is. I can't go within an inch of them. Find you in it?
Aye. These are bound to be overpowered because they're new.
Well, to be fair, they can move as well. So I'll just move them. Right. Truck's not going to fuck off. Oh, I'm totally contemplating run that. Those motherfuckers over the truck.
May as well have a laugh.
Right.
Wipe them off.
How far am I off our objective?
How far can I move them?
Not this. Nowhere near this. I'm just saying if that's the 6 inches, so that's that line. That is 19 inches. So with a move and an advance, I don't think that can advance, to be fair. I think it's just a move because they've disembarked. So I'll just move that back. In fact, I'll tell you what, I have to take 2 off because I'm going over a crater. Oh yeah. Well, that's not going to be difficult. So move, they're not moving. They're not moving. That is the end of the movement phase. So at the end of the movement phase, I can bring some shit in.
Give us some more stuff to shoot at.
Right.
Up to you.
So the teleporter's thrown into life. Right, so death threads are teleported in.
This is going to be messy.
Is there a 9-inch gap back here? Or is that screened out? I think that's pretty much screened out for. Well then, right, I'll just do that for now. In the movement phase, Beast Snaggers disembarked, truck naffed off. Everybody else stayed where they are, which is only boys and tank busters. And the Death Dreads teleported in by the commando. To offer support and gnarly charges. Yeah, so shooting. I might as well fire pistols. Actually, parting shots from the truck first. As it's driving away, it fires its big shooter shots into the guard people, the vanguards.
My veterans.
Hitting on 5s, doesn't matter. Right. And then the snakebite, fucking hell. Beast Snaggers will fire their sluggers into the Ultramarines.
I don't think any of us spent any command points yet.
I haven't.
Seem to have forgotten about them.
No, I haven't forgotten about them, so I'm not going to spend them on. I'm not going to spend them on rolling a 5 up. Possibly should. Anyway, 5s then. No, but the piss weapons.
What?
Yeah, running on 4s and the other.
It's got kitchen knives, like.
Not even that good. 4 wounds, 3 up saves. If you'd like to fail 2, that'll be 1 dead room. Make me very happy indeed. Yeah! You roll there 3 there or 4?
3.
Oh, you need 4. You've already got 1 dead. You might have a wounded one as well.
No.
Yep, so Marine dies to slugger shots. You're doing very good. Right, tank busters. Go on, son! We'll go, I don't know whether to go for the 2 Vanguard.
Choice through the alien. Because some troops.
What? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, so into the Vanguard from the tank busters.
Glad I brought my bullet soaks.
1, 2,
I'm fearing them little bastards.
like, so that's 2, 4, 6. Only 8 shots this time. That's not as good as it was. And on 5s, 4 hits. Toughness 4.
Will be, yeah.
2 to wound. 4 wounds. So they've got storm shields, thanks to
Your idea.
yeah. So you'll be they'll be probably run 2 at the start, but they'll go 4 in the interval.
Ooh.
That's 9 wounds. Well, 3, 3 and 3. There's only 2 of them, but they're just their own unit, aren't they? So they both go. Right. Fucking hell, tank busters, man. Oh. Right. Chargez-vous! That's a 10-inch charge, which becomes a 12-inch charge because he's going over a crater.
Do you need a pair of sixes?
Yeah, easy. Get a reroll, you see. And these 2 were no more than 9 inches of those. In first, I'm going to use a strat called ramming speed.
Yeah.
Into those. Ooh. So I need 9. I see a 6 and I see a 4. and a 3. Happy days! So, hang on, what is that? I wonder if I can run past them and punch them in the arse. Well, I know that's 9. Odd, you know, I'll just go around. I'll just get there so I can get them all. Because quite frankly, anybody else here who's going to attack us is going to be able to reach us. So in the charge phase,
Let's see if they've got any sneaky spots at me.
what's that?
Transhuman physiology.
Ah, could be a shout.
Or could just go with what's the Overwatch thing?
Overwatch is you fire via fire, but you only hand 6s.
Oh, I did.
You know it?
Yeah, I think it was 1 CP, isn't it?
It is 1 CP.
And I might also do transhuman physiology.
You can do both. Right, you should do Overwatch before charge, but that's fine.
Yeah, we'll do them too. So we'll do our Overwatch.
Right, so the Death Dread's charging in, but the Eradicators are going to perform Overwatch.
Fuck me, boys! Shit! Panic! No!
Hey, Nick hits get in. I was so shit myself there. It's unbelievable. I've absolutely autographed me gusset. Yeah? Like, you know, turd pop out like the bingo dobber.
One of you.
Badonk.
If I win, I didn't want to do the prize.
Right, so got in there with a charge and on a 2-up. Yep. Does D3 mortal wounds. Yep. So one of them's taking 2 wounds. I think I've got 3 though, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, pointless. I only wanted 3. I wanted 3 on nothing.
We're using these as wound markers.
Yeah, well, you can if you want.
So how many did I take?
You took 2.
I took 2, so one of them's down to 1.
Yes.
Is that how I'm going to do that?
Yeah. Right, the Scorcher Death Dread is going to attempt to charge onto these dudes here. Needing double 6s. Nope. Reroll for awesome orcs. Double 6s. Oh, yeah, right, I'm measuring this because this might actually be. This might be in. Orkiness. Right. You don't do it once a turn. Right, so that fella is going to charge into the Eradicators as well. Needing.
2 of them?
What else is he going to do?
I don't know.
Chat with his pal. Right, he needs a 9.
We got double 6.
Oh, I got double 6s, man! This is the day of the orc. That was from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I filmed in then with the Orks.
Nah, I don't expect this one either. Right, well, I'll just sneak up. Can't even. Is there any Marines there? Oh yeah, there they are. Look, in the brown armour.
I didn't even have time to have a bloody watch because these buggers rock.
Yeah, well, quite frankly, mate, they've made the points back.
Well, true, mate.
They've absolutely decimated 2 of my most expensive units. No, the most expensive ones, obviously, the ones that are about to rip the pot. Peace, puppies. Right. So, do you know about interrupting? Do you know about interrupting?
Just like the heroic intervention stuff.
Oh, no, but there's that as well. Oh, I think it's
I
only,
don't think any of them are.
it's only 3 inches.
Oh, even that. Need chance.
And those, they can't do with the normal troops. They could have thrown wolves, but they're not. Or the beast snaggers are charging as well.
Well, they're pretty much there anyway.
Yeah, we're in 11.
Can't see you.
You're
pretty gonna fail that.
I'll move them in a minute. Right. So, the interrupt strat, sorry. You can pay 2 CP to interrupt. I charged, so I fight first.
Yeah.
But you can pay 2 CPs to interrupt.
You go first.
You can't interrupt before me. Like, I'll get my first attack. But what it would be is, he would attack, he would attack, he would attack, they would attack. But if you interrupt, I get to choose one of them. Then you can choose one of yours, either those, or those. And then I get to fight with the rest of mine. And then you get to finish off with your other 2.
I think they're dead. So
I should hope so. I didn't expect to get the second one in, to be fair.
no.
No, well, you wouldn't have to pay it until after I'd been anyway, so it's no biggie. Right, well in that case, I'll start with the lad who charged first. 4 claws, so that's 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4 for each one of the claws, plus there's in the second stage of the Waaaagh. And he's only hitting on 3s. That's a lot of misses. See, that's a lot of misses. That wasn't a 6. But I do generate an extra attack with the exploding 6. So your strength 5, toughness 5, but it's doubled to 10, so that's wound on 2s. But are you going to use transhuman physiology?
Yes, if you get a 1.
It's basically, I'll have to need 4s.
Aye.
So need 4s. 2. Minus 3.
AP.
What's a gravis save? Is it? It's still 3, isn't it? It's a toughness, so you need 6s.
I need 2 6s.
2 6s.
How much damage do they do?
3.
Oh shit.
It's a kill. I've just rolled loads of 6s, so I know it's possible. You rolled 1, so the dude with 1 wound is dead. So that was massively underwhelming. So this is a good job I charged with 2. Right, and then for the other 2, the other dread, it's a bit better. Oh, sorry, missed with 2. Actually missed with 3, but got a 6. So that's 6. Even 4s. 3. 3 saves a 6 up. Right, that's him. Squished then. Right, and he will, should I say, pile into them. And he won't. So now that I've piled into them, it ties them up, but they get a chance to fight him this turn.
Alright.
Should they wish, which might be a stupid thing to do. But the Goffs, so I'm going to keep doing stuff like that. Right, so I might as well do that dread there. He hasn't got the 8 attacks, because he's only got 3 claws in the Waaaagh, so he gets 7 attacks. Hitting on 3s. He missed a 3, but there's 2 6s there. And wounded on 2s. 2s this time, because he hasn't got the transhuman. 4, so he's not going to table the unit. So 4, they're 3 ups, so they go to 6s as well. 1, so that's 2 deed.
Who should take? We'll take you and you at the back.
So the beast snaggers on those 5 intercessors. Right, so the beast snaggers, there's 10 of them, 2 attacks as base, 1 with the chopper and 1 with the Waaaagh. Don't get enough for charging. So that is 36 attacks. Is that right? 9 times 4? Yeah, 36 attacks plus another 3. Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. Plus another 4 attacks with the knob who's got a power snapper. Because he doesn't get a +1 attack for that, but he gets an extra attack anyway. He's on 3. So this is hitting on 3s.
So the red one's his.
The red ones are his. The green ones are just beast snaggers. Look at all the ones!
Look at all the 6s.
Oh, look at all the 6s. Right, it says a lot about your personality that I look at the ones first. Right, so take the misses out. See any more 1s or 2s in there?
No.
Right, and 6s, nothing for the boss. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 9 go back in. I could have used the Goff strat Insipid Carnage or Total Carnage or
Dice do I need to fix?
Carnage and Milk or something. Yeah, I've got a wound yet. He's a favour, mate. Help a brother out.
Oh.
Thank you. Right, so strength 5 for a beast snagger. That's a drop. It's a drops don't count. It's a 6.5, but it drops don't count. Strength 6. Well, basically, I need 3s, don't I?
Yeah.
Except the snapper, which would be strength 5 up to 6 on the charge because of Goffs. So 8. So the red ones need 2, greens need 3s. Remove the failures. Right. So there are your saves. 4 ups on the green. Do you want to roll mine or do you want to roll your own?
No, let's do these.
Right. So you need 4 ups on the green and a 5 up on the red because that's -2. Right. So that's 1 dead marine, 2 dead marine for the boss.
That's a lot of dead marines. That was 1.
Yeah, so that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead marines. 9 in total. You've only got 5.
Christ, that was devastating.
We snuggles! And I'm just gonna actually, do you know what? I'm quite happy for them to sit and cover for the minute and consolidate a little bit just to squeeze up a bit.
Uh-oh, tables have turned.
Bastards. I think that's all my combat, isn't it? So it's your turn to fight back. There's no one to fight back there. They're dead. Those 3 can fight back, and because I probably very foolishly piled in, or whatever it's called, these marines can fight back. So it's only those 2 can fight back though.
Is it?
Because it's got to be within the engagement range, which is him, and then anybody within range of him. How do they say it? You've got to be within, so it's anybody with engagement range, which is him, and anybody who's in base-to-base contact with him. It's a downside of a firing line, so you've got to sort of orc scanning mobs, and so it's 2 can fight back.
Which will need
to hit the 3s. Or you've 4 attacks though. The 2 attacks each. Not these stinking firstborns. Yep, so 2 hits. And these will be wounded on 5s. Oh, no, yeah. So 2 wounds. 3 up saving. I better check this. I'm just going to go back to wall cam. Yeah, 3 up saves, no AP for intercession in combat. Oh well, filming both. So
what's he down to?
He's down to 6. Right, so that sounds quite good by then. 2 marines doing 2 runes on a death threat. It's pretty
Don't get us wrong. They ain't standing around long enough to find out if they can do any more.
I don't know why there was no point in that, because to tie them up I forgot Ultramarines just fall back at every opportunity.
And these
like the little cowardly custards that they are.
2.
Yeah, so they can pile in. Roll your 4 attacks for the standard intercessors, and then your 3 for the sergeant, because the sergeant's chainsaw.
1. No, 2.
2. So 5 for the normal intercessors, that's 1. 3 up save. Fine. And then the sergeants get 3 attacks. Hang on. Yeah, sergeant's 3 attacks, and he's got a chainsaw. So it's an additional attack, so yeah, he's 4 attacks. You're still getting on 3s, wounded on 5s. Right, 3 hits, wounded on 5s. 1, and it's -1 AP with a chainsaw, so that's a 4 up save. Fine. And thus ends turn 2, and the morale, but turn 2 and the Waaaagh is still in effect. Right, well, you can't fail, to be fair. It's just 1d6 in the ship save. So yeah, that's the end of Orks turn 2.
We go back to... We're now on the back foot.
Well, you've got both the HQs left.
Yeah, but you may as well do something decent for them. You just took 2 objectives when I fall back here, like.
That's true. Well, I see it's true. Is it? Where's the... Depends how far you fall back, to be fair.
Well, I'm going back as far as I possibly can. Oh, you've got us trapped between them 2 bastards. We're going to fall back into the bloody open. Yeah, just under there.
That's not a bad move, actually. Bringing the Ultramarines towards your characters, because it gives the characters the...
Well, they ain't going to be standing there for very long, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a fair point, now.
Because we need to be definitely 100% sure we're going to be close to these bastards. Yeah, well and truly. Because we all know what's coming.
Want some fog of war?
Hmm?
Oh, that's run out.
We'll take what we can from this.
So done.
Well, he's going to do this Mantra of Strength. He just gets shitloads of combat bonuses. Which
That's not a litany, is it?
It's a litany, but not the one he's got by default.
Oh, alright, so the Seal of Oath is not a litany.
No, that's a relic.
Ah, yes, man, we looked at it last night, didn't we?
You can only do that once, and that was
Right.
only against him, and that's it.
So on a 3 up,
He gets some stat bonuses, which
Yeah.
he does, which I'll dig out in a minute when it gets to that point. But anyway, shooting. Fairly obvious, them 3 into that. One of them's going to be the obligatory crack grenade, which is going to miss.
you're doing so well with them.
Oh, I am, aren't I? You again.
Do you want us to bring the...
Yeah. You can switch it off. 3s.
How many ones?
2 boulders.
You're just fucking firing Kinder eggs, aren't you? 2 mortars, 4 shots.
That was a miss.
And so that's 2 hits. Oh, hang on, man, the 3 hits.
Did it? Oh shit, right, 1 more than. Yeah.
Right.
Nah.
Useless bastards.
Then 5 into that. With all the boulders, they don't have a grenade launcher. Only that one did. And that one did. So
Can you double fire if you're falling back? Yeah, as long as it's in half range. Double the number of attacks. Yeah, that's fine.
Read his Absolver bolt pistols going to him.
Walkie talk.
Which I'm sure was assault. No, it's just pistol 1. Actually, no. How far are we in that? You can have a fucking crack grenade.
The crack grenade? You see?
To ballistic skill 3. Oh, hit! The crack grenade's hit.
So, because you threw it instead of launching it from a Pringles tube, it's more accurate. Good to know. So, what's that? Strength 6? I'll just check the toughness. 7, so you need 5 to wound. No.
And I think he's not going to crack grenade it because they're just shit. I'm taking them off. Delete all the lines off there. Now comes the brave bit. He's gone into there.
Right? Overwatch.
Hmm.
No, I haven't got any. Got any guns. But the open side's definitely making pew pew noises.
Oops. Well, he is 3.5 inches away, so whatever that is.
Is that from the edge of the base? It's 4 inch, yeah, just under 4. So you're 3 inch charge, just don't go double 1. Nope, he's in.
He's well, that's as close as he's getting with all them stupid bloody arms. He's gonna get squashed. I can't tell by the end of his face.
He is. Yeah, he needs to roll 4. Yeah, it's easy as well. There's a nice little space right in front of him. Any other charges?
You know what? I might just do it, and it keeps them out of the way of a certain few other things. They'll pile in on that.
Right, so what's the charge?
Let's have a look. You know what? I might just do it, and it keeps them out of the way of a certain few other things. They'll pile in on that.
Right, so what's the charge?
Let's have a look.
So a 6-inch charge for the intercessors to join the...
Intercessors into here.
Join the... what was he called? Pope Francesi or something?
Papa Francesco.
Papa Francesco. 6. 5. Sorry, the other face again? Nah, it was more had more to spare last time.
Did.
Right. You can re-roll. New phase. You got 6 CP, turn 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down to 5. Just get that 6, mate. Oh, that's all the 2. I didn't track the 6 quick enough.
It's as close
So they might not be able to all get in. Can you get there? Or if you can fit through that.
What have I got? 8.
You got 8.
Well, it's close as I get.
So the sergeant and 2 Marines will be able to fight. And obviously the chaplain, they won't count as touching his base because, well, he's a different unit.
Read as before, because I need to check his things.
Right, so we've got Urinal Ventress against a Death Dread with 7 wounds, and Charlie Chaplin, Pope Francesco, Father Francesco, what's he called again?
Papa Francesco.
Papa Francesco, think pizzas.
Papa John.
Papa John. And the intercessors are against the other Death Dread. Oakley dokley. So all your characters are within 6 inches of each other.
Aye.
So who are you going to fight first with? Just instantly out of...
The Marines are going to, the bog standard Marines are going to fight first.
Bear in mind, I've got the interruption thing. I
Does that work again?
pay 2 CP and I can interrupt. So you get a fight first because you charged. But if I interrupt that and then fight, and then you fight with the rest of your charging units, then I fight back with... It's not going to be much left.
Yeah, there's not, is there? So, Ventress first.
Okay then.
Weapon skill 2. I've got it right this time. Weapon skill was the right one. So he's got 5 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
With his fancy sword, the sword of the days.
So you think on 2, what's your strength and AP and stuff?
The strength will be, well, in total will be 5 plus 1.
Right.
He's minus 3.
AP, what's the damage?
3.
Right, so this is Uriel Ventress. He's got a miss.
1 miss.
Is any reroll 1s?
Actually, shit, I can. Reroll 1, yeah.
What's that? Is that for?
That's rights of battle for Uriel Ventress.
Yeah, but is that who's it affect?
While a friendly, oh no, that's not him.
Ah, he's not core, is he?
Not him. But Chaplain.
He said, I don't think. Let's have a look. I don't think he's core. He might be.
What's his friendly units?
No, he counts as a friendly unit to himself. He's that big-headed, but he doesn't have the core keyword, so he doesn't get that. He doesn't benefit himself. Is that the chaplain? Gene wrote might, yes. Transhumans, so oh, that's the other stuff. Abilities. What was the thing you put on and put his buffs up, didn't you?
Yeah.
So he doesn't get any rerolls, so that's 4
He's
hits.
got an aura.
With the chaplain?
Yeah, the aura of hate thing. I can.
Yeah, that's a litany. You didn't set that litany off.
That's the one he's always got.
No, he's got it, but you've still got to
This
use
litany
it.
is inspiring, which
Yeah.
I didn't do. That's
You've done the one that made himself.
So you got-
Basically, very selfish. Papa John's.
one of these did.
Right, so wounded on 5s. Two. So that's 2 wounds. -3, did you say?
Yeah.
6s. Oh, I'll probably drop one, but I'll take it.
Enough to kill him, mate.
No, so that's
1.
3.
Oh, hang on, I got a 6.
What does that do? Hello, mate.
Warlord trait. Paragon of War. Wound roll of 6 inflicts 1 mortal wound on the target in addition to any other damage.
Right, and he's done 2, so that's 7 wounds in total, but don't forget he's -1. So he's still got 2 left. Your Rhino Ventress got stuck into the dread. He hit, what, 4 out of 5 times? Done a couple of wounds. I didn't save them, but because of Ramshackle, only took 5 wounds, so the dread's still there on 2. Now I'm going to pay CP to interrupt. Thusly, leaving us with 2, and I'm going to put all that Death Dread's attacks into the Chaplain. I'm going to use the Goff strat, which is going to use all my CP up. Is there a none on here?
No.
Oh, there is. Got none CP, so these explode on 5s and 6s, not 6s. Right, well, that's 3 misses, but 4 explosions. So, I should actually film the dice, shouldn't I? So there were the hits. So stick another 4 in. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, hit with 1 more attack than I've got. So wait, do it. What's his toughness?
4.
Toughness 4. So that's strength 10. So that's wounded on 2s. It's all going to come down to his awesome saves. So unless I roll a shit load of 1s. Well, oh yeah, show the people. Oh, we're going 3 1s. So what's his save?
1. 4 plus.
Is it 4 involved?
Aye.
Right, so 4 ups.
I'll use Gallon's lucky dice.
Have you seen them?
Oh.
So that's 4 fails. Has he got any minuses to wound or anything like that? Like he reduces damage?
Let's check that thing I just
Or
cast.
a shrug a dog?
What's up with this, Smiths?
Nah, it's all offensive, none of it's defensive.
No, I thought he was quite offensive. He's just taking 12 wounds in.
And you've got 3.
5.
He's a gritty mess.
On, on the upside, your Marines can now pile in and fight back.
Oh, because that was great, man.
Hang on, you pile in, I'll go and see if I can just open the door, mate. Right, that was a bit of a noisy interruption. So,
We gotta eat drugs. We gotta eat drugs.
yeah, after the game, mate, we'll get my stash out. So, that was a joke, I haven't got any drugs. I mean, I've got Lemsip and Strepsils.
Well, I
and
didn't
that.
even mean to have ibuprofen today.
Okay, so Urinal Ventress attacked the Death Dread, done 5 wounds on him, and erupted with the Death Dread using the Goff strat and smushed the Chaplain, leaving the Intercessors now to take on that Death Dread. 8 attacks
One's got a chainsaw.
with an extra 3 from the Sergeant. You have to roll separate because the Sergeant's got AP on his.
So, come on, fancy knives.
Oh, I'll zoom out a bit. So 1s and 2s, a couple of misses there. Or 3 misses. So those 5, you need 5s.
What are 5s I've got to get?
Orksman's super tough. Oh, what's up, little sneaky one? 3. No APs
Actually,
though.
I can re-roll 1s because they're close to him.
Is that a hit or a wound? Yeah, you can burn that Chaplain sheet. now.
Re-roll a hit roll.
Right, we'll re-roll one here. Because you missed with 3. I missed anyway. Right, so you've got 3 there, so I've got 3 saves to make, no AP, 3 ups. No, that's a 2 there. So I took 1 wound.
Who's down a 5? Chainsaw.
Chainsaw, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. You can re-roll that. Oh no, he's in the unit. So he can't re-roll that because it's one re-roll for the whole unit. It probably would be better to put it on him, to be fair. But mistakes were made. So 5s again. Nope. Right, so is that all the charges? So now I can fight back with the Dread against Uriel. Right, I haven't got the CP to do any exploding 5s and 6s here, so it's just exploding on a 6. Hitting on 3s. So that's a bit rubbish. 5 hits, no exploders. What's his toughness?
Be 5, I think.
Nope, 4.
4, 5, it's still 2s. That's all 5. And what's his save? Sorry, that was I'm terrible at filming dice.
3 plus.
I need a dice tray. So 3 plus, what's his invul?
4.
4, so he goes on to 4, so it's minus 3 AP. So you need 4s.
Ooh. All in the pot from 1.
So just 1, so he's lost 3 wounds.
3 left.
3 left. Oh dear. What a calamity. Right. Is that it?
That's gonna be it.
Mate, I feel like I'm just filming your bloody crotch. I can't see anything. Right, oh, Nathan's tied up in combat. Yours, isn't it? Apart from those buggers all the way over there. I'm just thinking for the next turn. Anyway, right, so is that your turn over? No morale tests.
No, that's it.
That's it. Right, okay, command phase. My Waaaagh hath ended.
Thank God.
Right, I'm going to stop this just while I do my movement. Because I've got a bit of movement. So, in the Orks movement phase, actually before the Orks movement phase, scored 15 points for holding 3 objectives to Jaff's 2. Got a CP back. Yes. The Beast Snaggers moved out of that cover, out of that ruin, and got an advance of 6. So they flew across, obviously eager for battle. Shame I can't charge its turn as well. The Tank Busters moved out of that ruin, still holding that objective, just to try and get something in range, you know, see if I can actually, do you know what, I'll advance them as well.
Did not do worth it.
It was, yeah, well, you know, what if I fall like 3/4 of an inch short? I'll be going, oh, if only I had an extra 1. Oh, I should be filming now. I'll just put them there. Right, that Death Dread moved in to sort those Marines out. Those boys. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to take the boys out of the air ruins as well, because our commandos comfortably holding that objective. So they'll go out and they'll advance. No, that's 6. Let's pause it a sec. Right, so the boys of air on a 6 advance have raced out of those ruins as well. Just to see, you know, just towards the fight in general. Always said they would. So the commando's still holding that. The truck bomb round to hold that. And the Tank Busters are going to stay within 6 inches of that. Which they are, and they're the only ones there. So I'll keep the 3 objectives. That's the main thing. So, shooting. Now, they've advanced. They've advanced. They've advanced. So there's no shooting there. They've got nothing to shoot with. So the only shooting is with that Death Dread, with the score and the big shooter. So I'm going to put the big shooter and the Scorcher into those 3 Marines. So 5s for the big shooter. 1 hit, 3s to wound. 4. Whoa, do you see the 1? Straight up 3 save. Yep. Yeah, exactly. And the Scorcher's D6 shots. 1, 3 to wound, failed. It's like a warm summer's breeze. So that's all me shooting. Marvellous. So I suppose we'll just go on to charges.
We'll watch the he's coming in.
You might not.
But he will.
Yeah, he is. Oh no, shit, I didn't do me. I meant to bring my Storm Boys down. Right, so Storm Boys have whooshed down as well. Yeah, that was, sorry, that was my mistake. Right, so charges. They're going to charge into Uriel, needing a 9. 10. So they're in. Did you see one at Overwatch?
Yep.
Right, you can roll your Overwatch first. So the shooting there. Has anyone thrown grenades or just all bolt fire?
I need to hit one crack grenade.
You did hit with what? Did it wound
No,
before?
it was a throw.
It was a
Didn't do no.
It didn't do no, right. So, is he throwing it or firing from his launcher? Because they've all got crack grenades, so it makes no difference at this range, it's just you get to choose.
No, he's going to throw it.
He's going to throw it.
Just for the sake of
Just for the sake of it. So on a 6.
Yeah.
Nope, crack grenades misses, and then 4 bolt rifle shots. None. Charge. So, yeah, that's in. Just move him in. Awesome. Right, so combat. We'll do them first. So that's 3 attacks flat, 3 for the 3 additional claws. There's no war, so that's it. Hitting on 3s, exploding 6s. 1 miss. Wounding on 2s. Strength 5 against, strength 10 against toughness 4. And -3, so you got 6 up saves.
How much damage to do?
3.
No, 1.
Got 1, so only 4 of them die.
Only 4.
Of the 3.
Of the 3.
I'm not dead. Right, Stormy Boys. Oh god, I'm going to pause it for a sec. Right, so again, tactical error from me, attacking with that Death and those interceptors first. They couldn't have taken him down. I should have attacked with the Storm Boys first. I didn't, so now Uriel's thinking of interrupting. He spent the CP, but he doesn't know, he thinks he's going to split the attacks.
Yeah.
He's got a Dread and 5 Storm Boys on his case.
Oh, let's just soften the rope. 3 on him, I need to put him down.
Right, 3 on the Dread, 2 on the Storm Boys. So what's he hitting on 2s?
Right.
Who are we rolling for first?
Dread.
Dread. So 2s
2s.
to hit. I think it's 2s. Right, well you got 1. 2 hits, you missed 1. So 5s to wound. And 6s do immortal as well, don't they? So you get 1 wound.
It's 3 damage.
3 damage down to 2.
Mm.
Which he's got. And what was the AP?
-3.
-3, so Dread's down to 6 up save. So a 6 up with Dread lives. No.
What's your prettiest one as well?
I know, it's a pretty one. I've got a CP left. I've moved that dice. As you can see, I've got 8 CP left.
And you go 1.
Oh no, 1, you're right. I must have misread that. So,
You're going to re-roll that for a 6, like.
what else am I going to use it for?
Well, that's true. Everything else is about to die, so go on.
Nah, fuck it. Oh, son. It's gone. I'll 6 up, it explodes. Nah.
That would be my luck.
So he takes down the Dread. What an absolute fluffer. You've got 2 attacks still to go.
Into them.
Yep.
Oh my.
He drops 1. Right, 1 Storm Boy. Come on. What's your strength? 5?
5.
4's then.
Got a 5.
Got a 5.
He's dead.
Yeah.
-3.
So I'm going to take... I'll just take this one with a hand grenade in his mouth. Right, so you interrupted. Killing the Dread and a Storm Boy. The rest of the Storm Boys now attack you. So that's 4 Storm Boys. 2 attacks as base. With a chopper. The Knob gets an extra one. He hasn't got any special weapon though. So these are just choppers. Hitting on 3s, exploding on 6s. So 3 misses. 1 goes back in. Sorry, Yucky. not filming them. What's these toughness for?
Yep.
These are 5 on the charge. So on 3s. What's his saves?
4+.
And that's his invul save. What's his standard save?
3+.
Or is it 3+? Oh, minus 1 AP, it is 4+.
Great. So basically it's those. Was it -1?
No, it's just 1 damage. Oh no, it was -1. The AP was, yeah, so you failed 4. Needed 4s.
Right, so I've actually failed 5.
Oh, 5, you took 5 wounds. And the Rhino's gone down to Storm Boys. And they'll pile in to those. So, yeah, normal combat. So there's the Dread and the Intercessors to go, but because it's my turn, you fight first. And you've actually got the Storm Boys in base contact now as well.
There we're going for the Dread.
I'm trying to entice you to take out a 40-point unit.
So 4 combat knives.
For 2 attacks each.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, you got 8 attacks there then. So hitting on 3s.
I'm getting there.
Sorry, mate.
Oh. And I can't
Nice.
re-roll knee ones because
There's nobody left to inspire you.
So these will be. What are the 6s?
The 5s.
Well, 3.
That's 3. No AP on the combat knife, so just 3 ups. 2 wounds.
Who's down to bloody
What's he down to?
3?
3.
And I've got a chainsaw.
And you've got a chainsaw with 3 attacks. 4 attacks. It's because I rolled your stupid dice. Right, hitting on 3s.
All of them.
All hit.
What you down, bloody
And 5s.
2.
2. Who's going to live? Got a 4-up save. Doesn't matter. He's down to 1 wound.
Yep.
Right, but he does get to attack back now.
He's on 1 leg.
3 attacks as base. Nax, he's under 10 wounds. It's profile. Oh, there's my command point. Profile of 10 or more gets generally the grading profile. Right, so 7 attacks. That's 3 misses, 1 exploding for Goffs, wounding on 2s. You can use transhuman physiology on him if you wanted.
Yeah, why not?
So is that 1 CP? You're down to 2, and that means
This makes
I'm wounded on 4s, not 2s now. That would have made all the difference. That would be the difference between 5 wounds to 2 wounds. So you got 6 up saves, 2 of them. Ooh. So 1 goes down. Pretty weak tea by the Death Dread there, mind.
Considering the carnage that's wrought. But they seem to be so much stronger in charge with a Waaaagh, right? But
Yeah, but it's the extra attack and that. It's even better if you get them in turn 1. That is everything. You've got a morale test to make. If you kind of feel. So that's it. That's the end of Orks turn 3. So at the start of Marines turn 4, are you within 6 inches of the objective?
yeah.
Are they within 6 inches of the objective?
Yeah, that one.
No, not that one, that one.
No.
No. Oh, is it, I thought it was in there. No, of course it's under the Death Dread, man. Yeah, so you've got 1 objective. So you score 5 points.
Great, I'm moving him out of the way for 2 seconds. Because these are falling back into the cover. Go on the top.
Look at them.
Actually, no, I'm not going underneath. I want this dead.
Can I suggest a crack grenade?
Oh, you certainly can.
You got a CP at the start of this phase there. Start the turn even.
Well, it might be getting used for a reroll here because damn, I'm going to get a hit. Crack grenade.
On a 3.
I'm re-rolling that.
Wait. Ah, so want this to miss.
So it's kind of way. No.
Oh, it hit with a vengeance. Right in his eye. Strength 6.
Yeah.
Need 5s in. Toughness 7.
Misery. Abhorrent misery.
You still got the other 3 dudes though.
Bull guns, here we go.
I take it you just want to take that dread out.
I want that dread gun. Because you have them kill. Bugger all of your infantry. Oh, that's alright.
So what's that? 5 hits?
Yep.
On 5s?
Yep. That's 3.
Yeah, it was 5s. So 3, minus 1 AP, I need 4s. All these need to be 4s, otherwise the dread's gone. Ping, pating, pating.
If it didn't happen then, it would have happened if me crack grenade damage.
Yeah,
Great.
that was quite good. Right, so now it's shooting. Do you want to charge?
Fucking right, they're going straight back.
Oh, did you roll?
I think they're probably better because I'm probably going to fail it.
So what did you move back? Was it the full 6, was it?
Pretty much. There's 4 there. But nah,
We'll see what you roll and then we can...
have a laugh about it.
Yeah, well, that's definitely back in. Even with a, if there is a 2-inch penalty, which I'm not even sure there is.
In.
Right, so that was your charge, and you get to fight first, because obviously you charged. So
Combat knives.
that's 6 with knives, 6 combat knives. Move me 666 out of the way. Keep hold of them dice. Alright. 5 hits, 5's to wound.
1.
1. You sure it wasn't the 2?
I can't remember.
No.
I think it was the 5.
That's
it bounced off and hit it.
Right, so it's fine anyway. Saves on a
Chainsaw.
5. Chainsaw, 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh, he means it.
He's ganning, you little bastard, you better die.
Go up 1. This is on a 4 up.
Oh shit.
It's alright, it's a 5. Thanks for thanks for the assist.
We ain't Fantasy Premier League, that would have been 3 points.
Yeah, and he fights back. 7 attacks. 2 missed, 1 exploder. It's a different phase. If you want to transhuman, I suppose you could. You've got 2 command points left.
Go on.
So I need 4s. 3. How many's in the squad? 4.
4 left, yeah.
Well, then you need 6s.
How many did he hit? 3.
I need 3. Wounded 3. 3 dead. You gotta re-roll. You need a 6, like.
Why not? And that goes to 0. How many was it?
No, you just re-roll 1. So you'd be re-rolling 1 dice. You wouldn't re-roll all 4 or 5. Right, so a brave sergeant.
Brave Sergeant Chodius.
Chodius.
Chodius is the name. It is new.
Look at your spatial awareness. The way you wove around that light was like Muhammad Ali. You're like ducking your head, and I was like, he's gonna knock that out. That's what I would do.
Take a morale test. Oh, go on, finishes off.
No, I've already fought, so yeah, you have to take a morale test. You lost 3. His leadership, Ultramarines. What's a Marines leadership? Is it 8?
It will be 8.
But Ultramarines get +1, so it's 9. So he lost 3, so he's gonna fail. Oh, brave till the end. Well,
I reckon you could finish the rest of them off. Like.
you've only got 1, haven't you?
Because you could have used your crack grenades.
I've got the crack grenades. I'm at a massive disadvantage. Right, so at the start of Orcs turn 4, I've got 1, tank busters are holding 3, the truck's holding 1, the commander's holding 2, the boys are holding 4, they're holding 5. The storm boys on object secure, so I've got 5, which is more than you, so it's 15 anyway. Right. Do you want to do combat? As in, do you want to keep going?
Get it over with.
Right. All right then. I'll charge with.
I need to get 1,000,000 sixes at once at some point.
What's the? Oh, actually, I've got movement. I might as well do everything then. Movement. Beast Snaggers charged in, as did the Storm Boys. Who should have? I'm going to give it the Storm Boys. Just because it's less dice, and hopefully that'll be it. So one, how many Storm was there? 4, 2, 3, 4, and an extra one for the knob. Well, I've got 2 CP now. If the Storm didn't count. If the Storm Boys don't kill him, the Beast Snaggers are going to with the Goff strat. Oh, look at that shit. Should film it. Three back in. Goff's strength 5 on the charge, wounding on 3s. There you go. Minus 1 AP, so 4's up.
Nay, bother.
Dead. 3 wounds.
Well, you know what? We did get pointed out at the very start of all this, you know. He's the one without the gold.
Look at him!
He's yellow.
It's meant to be!
It's meant to be my first Marine.
With the yellow trim,
It is,
couldn't
yeah.
afford gold.
My first Marine.
Oh, that's like the Marine version of Gola trainers. Right, so you're into that then. First game in 20 odd years. I'm smiling. I'll tell you what.
I would like to swear.
I swear away, isn't it?
Is your channel F friendly?
It's F friendly.
Fucking cunts. Flipping gold blimey gun, that was garbage.
That wasn't meant to be Orks, was it? That's if I had an army of Dick Van Dykes. Jesus.
Well, he was pissed every time he was on TV set, and it was just kind of summed up my drinking him a bottle of wine and a gin and tonic last night.
Oh, you blaming the hangover?
Yeah, I'll blame me.
Yeah, I try to help you out. with
Actually,
the
I'm not going to
storm
blame me hangover.
Do you know what? Mistakes were made, right? Ones were caught, and no doubt, ones that we didn't. Which let me know, put them in the comments, because this is how we learn.
The comment section is going to be about 20 pages.
I'm going to look at the comments. I'm going to look at the comment section the same way as look at the rules. Loads there. I'm not reading the last.
We'll be scrolling down so goddamn far. Be like when we've got to pick a year on a date of birth.
Oh yeah, that's true enough. Like all the way back to the 70s, eh? But yeah, I've definitely made some clankers at the start. I've got this behind the scenery here, just a wee little custom Megatrack scrapjet. Like added custom there just for shits and giggles. If I put him out of sight, he's got the movement to go zip and fire all his heavy weapons without penalty, and yet I left him right out in the open like an absolute lemon.
Right.
So he did an absolutely sweet effort. 3D3 rockets from him, it's like 3 tank busters,
Yeah.
20 big shooter shots, half of them hitting on 4s, and wing missiles, which is an extra rocket. But, and a little thing, ramming speed, he's got all the, but it doesn't matter. Murdered by possibly, I think, your MVPs.
There would have to be, because they're the only things that actually killed anything.
They killed me scrapjet, and they killed me war boss.
Yeah. Yep.
He wasn't as durable as I thought he was.
We still took.
He minced that Invicta,
Aye.
which was pretty
He's
good.
obviously really strong on the attack.
Oh yeah, really strong the attack. I didn't make him as strong as he could be on the attacks. I tried to take him a bit more durable by taking the Beast Hide Mantle, which gives you an extra attack and a 5-up shrug instead of Head Whopper's Kill Chopper.
You're talking French now. Head Whopper's Head Chopper. What?
No, Head Whopper's Kill Chopper.
Head Whopper's Kill Chopper.
Yeah. It's fucking love the Orks, man. It's just a massive axe basically. It's like a big chopper, and it just chops real good. It's a power fist that isn't -1 to hit and does more wounds. Go ahead and take it.
Sounds like a cheeky girl's song. Head whopper, big chopper, nickel.
Head whoppers, kill chopper.
Oh, aye. Yeah.
Being racist against orcs.
Well, I'm kind of not being racist.
Just because you've got your Adolf Tash going on.
I made some massive underestimations, mind you.
What did you underestimate?
Well, the first thing,
Mm-hmm.
they're little bad bastards.
Yeah, I think they might be my MVPs. I've put them up here, you can't see them miles away.
Because they basically
me tank busters.
annihilated all me.
So yeah, the tank buster's done pretty... Yeah, because those two dudes, the 3 blade guard,
3 blade guard.
and the 2 veterans with storm shields, they made targeting or dealing with your 2 HQs, who were pretty hefty anyway, a right pain in the arse.
I don't think so. I think that you just... It took away any of my flexibility to do anything with those. And to be fair, if I knew they were capable of that, which I really should have read the bloody rules, but then again, I should have read the rules for anything. I totally forgot about them as well, them being on my corner.
Just being...
Because when that Invicta was in the middle, I was
Yeah.
like, what am I going to shoot at? You had your big boss, but wanted to fight him in heavy.
Yeah,
then I
you
saw
just-
what he
you just
actually did
fired
do it, and I thought, oh, okay. Went backtrack from that. So the heavy boulder and the storm hill, I was putting over shots on the other side of the board. And a load of orc boys that did nout. I knew they were capable of that.
Yeah.
I would have focused them, but I totally not forgot they were there.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why they were in cover.
Yeah.
I didn't see them.
Mm. I mean, the boys, to be fair, you're right, they only took 2 casualties and they just held it back, which is what they were there for, and then sort of ran forward to join the fight, although they didn't even get there. The Beast Snagger boys were decent.
Well,
They piled up and took out
5 intercessors.
I mean, that outnumbered them 2-1. So points wise, what's that? 100 points of Marines and 110 points of Orks.
Yeah.
Because they had 11 points each. So it was about.
Don't forget 105 points because they've had an auxiliary grenade launcher.
Yeah, shit. That rained down crack grenades all game. That. How many did you fire? 5. The Death Dreads were good. They done really well. I've only got the 2 here because one of them was taken out. Spider Dread, big out Spider Dread with all its legs.
Did not get 2.
No, that one, he was on 1 wound
Bloody wound, wasn't he?
and he refused to die, and that one was just...
Well, I got your favourite one, so...
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, I think my favourite one wasn't on the table. He was bad wounds. But he was, yeah. But in fact...
How many points do they each?
85.
That's cheap, that, like, considering that dumping onto the battlefield and bang, straight in is pretty devastating.
I was good with a charge. I mean, let's be honest though. I had 3 9-inch charges to make. I used ramming speed, got one of them in, and then I made did I need 11-inch charge? And I made it. And then I think it was just a flat 9-inch charge for the other one. And I made that with double 6s. So the charge rolls were pretty tasty, which makes up for the shite I'd roll at the start. Honestly, the whole game, it was after turn 1 finished, and I'd lost my mech gun, and I'd lost the Megatrax scrapjet, and I could just see me war boss dying because he'd taken a few wounds off bloody frag storm launchers and shit like that. You know,
He's nice up there. Anything he did.
such a wanky little weapon to be firing at an absolute warlord, and he's like, I got no wounds. So yeah, that was a bit rough. I thought he's not going to be that. I'm glad I declared the war turn 1 because I couldn't. I mean, to be honest with you, at the time, due to my tactical ineptitude, I didn't expect the eliminators just to the eradicators take a few steps back, open up a firing lane, and
they're mid
blast him.
devastating damage. If you want to kill someone, it just kills it.
Do you know what? It's the +2. The +2 for the heavy, D6 +2. If you're doing 2 D6 wounds on something till you get 2 successful eradicator shots, then it's got the chance of swinging up to 12 but down to 2, and it's not unheard of to roll double 1s, 2-1, 2-3. And if someone's got like 6-7 wounds, that's like, well, I've got a chance here. But when you're adding on 2, 4, 6, yeah, a battle wagon might be able to stand up for it for maybe a turn. But I doubt it.
Aye, I definitely need more of them. I think I shouldn't have brought a battalion. There's too many infantry. And they were useless. The intercessors really didn't.
You were holding all the points at the start, which was good. I again totally dropped the bollock. I had my tank busters and my boys to hold the objectives, which they did, and then I left nothing on the midboard apart from my mech gun, which I knew wasn't long for this world. That's why
What was the final points?
Final points was, bear in mind we didn't play with secondaries, was 45 to 30. You got 15 in your second round, I got 10. Then you got 10 and I got 15. And then by turn 4, you got 5, I got 15. I mean, really, I would have got 15 in the last round as well, so it would have been 30 to 60, but we didn't play a secondaries could have made all the difference. Well, we got a lot more.
Trying to put it up, it wouldn't have like.
It's all the turns I was firing slugger shots.
I mean, one of the ones
you know, the
would
shit
have been the one to take out a warlord.
Yeah.
But
I think it's only 6 points
for killing infantry. Christ, I think I only killed 2 orcs.
Yeah,
killed.
Actually, this brings us nicely to my other one of my other MVPs, or my last MVP, the Commando. I mean, he's a bit. I'm going to call him Indiana Jones now, because although he was fantastically great, it would have made no difference if he hadn't been there, because he was holding the objective, and he survived like flurry after flurry of bolter fire and morale tests. But if he hadn't have been there, the unit of boys was always there, and they would have been holding the same objective. So, you know, if he died in turn 1, I just hadn't turned up.
He dug a nice big hole for himself in that like cover crate.
He did, yeah. He's got a metal arm, you see. Just in a little spade.
Hope it bloody rocks. Is that the one with knee batteries in?
No, that's just the replacement. The knob bought it.
Right.
He's not even a knob. Nice lad, him.
You might get a promotion. How do they get promoted?
Dead man shoots, I think.
Do you not just get bigger?
How do you become a knob?
45 years of just being me.
The Ork community will love that one. They've never heard a knob joke before. But yeah, there was a lot of what's the other word I always hear? Efficiency. Yeah, I didn't do that. A lot of not efficiency.
Well, not really. I mean, you didn't have to be overly efficient at the end. It was just a bit of a rout as soon as I started losing troops.
Yeah, I mean, that was the thing. When you charged those 2 HQs into the 2 dreads, I thought, I'm going to interrupt one of these. I'll take the hits. If one of them dies, he dies, and I'll attack with the other one. But if they take hits and doesn't die, well, I'll still attack with the other one.
The chaplain was a waste.
I was terrified of the chaplain. And Papa John.
The dread just took him out in one go.
Do you know what it is? Invul saves are great, right? But I mean, I had invul saves and it doesn't mean any good. If you hit them with enough attacks...
There's just not... The chances are just...
I was more confident of the Storm Boys taking out Urinal Ventress than the Death Dread. Because although the Death Dread just had to get 1 attack through, it only had... only 7 attacks is a lot. But with the invul, by the time you roll a hit and you miss a third of them, so you're down to 4 or so, and then you've got a wound, and then you might get all 4 wounds on 2s. But then you could pick them up. Whereas the Storm Boys were hitting with, if I'd done it right and attacked with them first when they charged, they would have been hitting with like 20 odd attacks. And although a lot would have missed, a lot wouldn't have wounded, there would have been a good number of saves to make. And, you know, the more dice you roll, the more chance you have of getting failures. That's the way I saw it. But yeah, I did enjoy it.
Enjoyed the first.
The first turn was a cracker. I didn't enjoy the first turn. I honestly thought, it was just bollocks. Proper bollock, yeah.
I was making no impression on everything, apart from what they focused, and they are meant.
Well, this is it.
More than
he was splitting fire. They would, because if you do split fire, you're splitting 3 shots. You might as well focus and get 6. And when they do that, literally targets just melt.
And the problem is, as soon as them Death Dreads came on, I was just putting bolter shots into them, and it was useless. That was useless. I couldn't shoot anything else. Intercessors are garbage. I'm not taking as many. I'm not taking 15 ever again.
One of the most solid troops in the game. Rubbish.
The rubbish. They were. They did now. Absolutely now. And that crap.
They scored all your points.
Nah. Semantics. I'm not here for the point. Nah.
I think if we'd played secondaries, I was going to do the Retrieve Octarius data. I've got written down the secondaries I was going to take on there. Rod, I was going to Rod, which would have been just doing actions. So every time somebody's firing sluggers, like, and the boys over there, the commandos or, you know, whatever, in the different hero quarters, I'd have been doing those actions instead. So I'd have got a few points off that. I was going to do Line Breaker, which you get points for having units in your opponent's deployment zone. As you can see, most of them.
Yeah.
And the Ransack mission. There's a Ransack secondary, which has got something to do with something. But as long as you play in the primary, it'll help. You know, it's sort of like it's along the same lines. So I think I'd have done all right. If you got me Warlord, the Bring It Down, I would have thought would have been a good one for you.
Well, that's what I would have took.
And you took down the Scrapjet, the Mega Cannon, the Death Dread.
Pretty pathetic when you say that.
I was looking at things like to Bring It Down, and all the stuff I've taken out, characters and all, you know, all those ones. And with 1,000 points, there's just not many vehicles or characters on the board. I mean, you had 2, I had 1. I was HQs. Vehicles, I had a few. But I always just got bollocks. All the vehicles I want, you can do Bring It Down. You'll get your points there. Because normally I've got lots of little piddly tanks and I say normally in my head. I'm not actually played it, but that's how much no can. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed that.
Good fun.
It was.
I've learned a lot.
Yeah, it was probably more to learn.
God, we didn't even do half of the things correctly, so...
I know, I'm still not 100% certain we nailed the cover rules. We basically said all the cover was breachable, light, heavy, well, all the ruins, breachable, light, heavy, scalable. I think that may be it. So I don't know if we'd said that on camera or not. And the creators were just creators. Light, difficult ground.
I need to pay more attention to strategies and stratagems and all the rest of that sort of stuff.
I don't know.
Because that's supposed to be these guys' strengths, being able to be tactically flexible, but
yeah,
I was probably also a bit too far apart to get any aura bonuses, but the aura bonuses he gives are pretty weak. The chaplains was useless.
Yeah.
They're offensive.
Well, saying that, the chaplain, by picking out
yeah, I mean, that
Gargoyle at the
was
start, that was, yeah, he had his number by that point, didn't he? His death warrant was signed.
Difference, but I don't know.
I don't know, to be fair.
I don't think it did when they opened up anyway.
No, I was going to say everything else, yes, it would have made a difference because you re-rolled quite a few hits and wounds, but the Eradicators, I don't know if they were even getting the bonus, were they?
No.
Because they were quite far away from the chaplain when they sniped him. Yeah, but mate, that was enjoyable. We'll have to do it again.
It's a learning. How long did it take, Will?
Oh Christ! What time?
3 hours. Yeah.
You got here about 2:30.
3
Was it 2:30 thereabouts?
Aye.
What time's it now? 7:30.
5 to 8.
5 to 8. So
The game probably took 3 hours of actually playing.
yeah, we had a couple of interruptions, and I mean, to be fair, well, I'm going to have to edit this down because we didn't want to follow a battle report with us going, oh, they'll rule again. So we will edit it down, but there's still probably going to be quite a lot of background noise.
I'll not be watching it.
You will when your mum will make you.
Oh, she will as well.
Hey, I want Christopher.
Christopher's on the YouTube.
He's on the YouTubes.
Shit, that's me real name. Oh, it'll be Sunday name, man.
Well, it's Saturday, isn't it?
I'm sure I called you your real name a few times today. So you'll have to edit
I'll edit it out.
Dave.
Thanks. But yeah, the apologies for any background noise. There's a little dog who's very excitable when somebody we had comes in the house. And we also had people coming around to pick me missus up, plus my missus was in, and my son was in. And I'm in the dining room, and they're just passing by in the corner, cup of tea. So, you know, what can you do? But yeah, we'll do another one. So, are you going to use Ultramarines again?
Yeah. But
You've got a majority of Ultramarines, don't you?
Well, that's all I've got.
I think we're starting Black Templar as well.
I did one test paint job, wasn't overly happy with it. I've got another one to try, but we'll see. I mean,
I suppose the problem with doing another chapter is it's almost like buying all the fucking minis again.
Yeah.
Just to repaint them unless you kind of strip and paint them.
I mean they'll be slightly different, more melee focused and stuff. But obviously I've got Necrons to bring. We could have a Necron battle.
You've got your Necrons. He's also
I've got 1 or 2 advent units.
1 or 2. He's also got.
I nearly brought it down, you know.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
That'd have been good. A Mars Pattern Warlord Titan, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The well, it's the most expensive model from Forge World, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's got a beautiful paint job. Absolutely beautiful armated. It's fantastic. How he actually painted it and finished it and then went, yes, I shall now attack this with oils and potentially fucking ruin it. Right? I would fucking battles like that. I'd do enough I would do. I can paint a bloody commando and do it, but not a 1,300 quid fucking model.
I was drunk.
Oh yeah. You take a lot of your paint when you're drunk.
I do. Actually, it's better. It's like it's the rule of.
Oh, is this the rule of pool?
It's
Yeah.
the rule of pool. Anything up to 4 pints and you're mid. Anything more than 4 pints and you're shit at pool. Same with painting. You've got to be around that 4 pint limit, which for me is about a bottle of wine. Well, mind you, any more than that, I'm asleep. But I'd probably still be. I'd probably still be average.
Yeah. Well, there you go, kids. If you're looking for painting tips, alcohol apparently vastly improves your technique. That's good to know, isn't it? Boys
also, when you do get confused with your paint pot and you drink it, it doesn't taste so bad because you're hammered.
Nah, not the wine you buy, mate.
Yeah, true.
You know what? If you'd ever be interested in watching another bat rep with Orks versus a Titan, 5,500 points of Orks versus a Titan, not so much playing the objectives because the Titan is on a hiding and out there. There's only one of it. I've just got to get it grubbed by its foot and I've lost it. But just to straight up see if I could put down. I mean, I know you can put together an army list of 5,500 points, which take a Titan down. If you picked bespoke units for Titan killing, like 4 custom stompers, 5 or 6 kill tanks. Now there's all these cannon wagons and stuff, but I'll only be using models I've got. And I know I've got over 5,000. I've got over 6,500, probably 7 now, painted up. But I mean, that's a lot of wounds. 120 wounds. Yeah. 8 void shields.
Yeah. Titanic feet. Don't get too close.
Big feet. Yeah. Yeah, I probably wouldn't use Goffs. I'd probably just gamble freebooters. I might use freebooters next time we play. These have a lot more shooting.
Do they have unpronounceable weapon names as well?
The Orks?
Yeah, I suppose that's a question.
Oh, you get the buggy. It's only the buggies and a couple of the relics. Get the Gobshot Thunderbus. But yeah, like I say, really enjoyed that. It was a bit swingy and backwards and forwards.
It went an inch forwards in my direction.
No, it went like that's at the start, and it went all the way to you, and then it swung all the way back. I don't really think it went backwards and forwards after that.
Yeah, I was too spread out. I should have tried. I probably should have tried to hold 2 objectives, not 3. With the amount of forces you get, they were too spread out. I didn't get, none of my troops got any bonuses. Yeah. The only ones I kind of really did fell victim to the little rocket boys. Literally straight away. And all the bonuses I was getting.
I mean, 5 tank busters, minimum tank buster squad size. I was very surprised I took out the 3 Blade Guard.
They were just annihilated in one shot.
I think they've got a good number of shots. And they've got 5 hits, good hits. wounds weren't a problem, but it was, I think you had 5 invul saves to make, I think it was. And you failed a 3, I think.
Aye.
Yeah, anyway, so, yep, that's it. You need to get back for your tea, don't you? Oh, you haven't?
This isn't a sponsored YouTube video, but I'm having a Domino's.
Are you having a
I'm
Domino's?
gonna have a dirty Domino's.
Your chaplain's Papa John and you're having a Domino's.
Papa Francesco, not Papa John.
I don't know how long this wrap-up bit's going to be going on for, but you don't normally have like a 40-minute one at the end of a video, so we'll end it here. Thanks very much for coming, mate. Totally enjoyed it.
It was good fun.
We'll do it again, and thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and until next time, take care. Bye-bye. You can't really see the edges of it.
What?
You can't really see them bits on it. You look like fucking Adolf.
Oh, that's what I mean, that's what I'm getting at.
Do you know what? Just put a straight face on there. You look like him with the sparks. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Dun dun dun.
Tell you what, when you're moving stuff, where's your toilet stuff?
There's one just straight up going in. Isn't there? I'm going to get a sash now. I'm going to absolutely put it on online as well. Yeah, your little tingle drops.